Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to Rackham Wednesdays. We're missing Roger right now because he's being a boy and showering because he has basketball. So, we're gonna start with our questions really early because we have a lot of them. So we're really happy with all the questions y'all gave us and the responses that we were getting back. So our first question goes to
is from
Roll.
Austin O'Donnell. Austin.
We go way back. Okay, so the question is, why the hell does everybody and their mothers have to hate on marijuana and people who use it? It's a very touchy subject. It's not that people hate it. I think what it is that people are hating on the people, like who they become when they're high or whatever. It's just the same thing as if you were drunk. Some people are annoying drunk, some people are loving, some people are, whatever.
Disgusting.
Easy, disgusting, easy, whatever. Okay, so I think with that, there are some people that not necessarily hate you, but hate what you're doing and what it does to you. So, yeah, that's that question. Our next question is from Curtis. It says, if you were rejected by a university and you called them and told them, I can pay for the next 4 years in cash right now, would they accept you? That's really an interesting question to ask because I don't know, how would you really answer that?
I wouldn't really know because considering that all of us are college students, well, majority of us are college students, it's a struggle enough as it is to try to pay for college, but the fact that they're not gonna they're not accepting you, and the fact that you do have the money for it. If I were that, I would try to. I would want to accept you because at least I know you're going to be a loyal student, and the fact that you actually want to continue to pursue your education, then yes, I would probably accept you because not very many kids like to continue their education. They'll go for a semester, maybe, and then just never go back. So the fact that you're willing to pay all 4 years is a definite good thing.
With that being said, we have the colleges. Somebody pointed out to me the other day when they saw that Curtis had posted this comment that it's not that they wouldn't accept you because you can pay in cash, right, or that they would accept you. It also has to do with the fact, well, the reason why we have our top 10%, top 8%, top whatever and of your class is because they want certain kids who have worked through high school and know that they have the GPA and the grades, the test scores, everything, to know that they're going to pass and be successful in their school. It's not necessarily the fact that, you can pay for it right on the spot, but it's the fact that you can put your all in 4 years. Okay, this one is from my boy Noe. Noe. Okay, and he has a lot of good questions that he asked.
And he does a lot of really good artwork. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Put that out there.
Yeah, go check out his artwork. And he has a YouTube also. So go to subscribe to his. He just started, so just like we did. So we're kind of hand in hand supporting each other. He has a funny one that he just came out with called, it's called Caked on Females, and it's about girls that wear too much makeup. Yeah, so it's pretty funny. Okay, so Noah's, his question, he has 2 questions that he put on there, but they're pretty similar.
Pretty much,
I would say.
Basically, what would you do in this situation? And he basically wrote out a bunch of scenarios.
Yeah. It says, when you realize you missed someone and you think you should,
and you think I should, meaning him, what should he do? Should he like their status, but then they won't care?
Send them a message. I doubt they'll reply. Poke them. What the fuck? A creeper. Text them. Will they just look at the text and ignore it? Call them. Just ignore your phone call perhaps. But when you doubt they even care anymore. So he's asking, should you do all these things? What if I do all these things? What's going to happen? The question kind of goes hand in hand with what we talked about last week, I guess, because we did talk about ignoring other phone calls and text messages. So, Noah, for that question, I suggest going and checking out our first video we can answer that one there. And then for your very first question, your last question that you asked, you said,
And this is a sensitive topic, so please do not be all.
please,
Yes.
mind you, people ask these questions, and we're going to be really honest about them to the fullest
But
that we can.
are not trying to be disrespectful.
We're not
honestly.
disrespectful. We're not judgmental. We're not saying
Yeah.
anything because we all just we're just saying it from our opinion, our point of view, and we're gonna try to help and answer these questions the best we can.
And just like y'all put y'all's opinions down too, and we're not saying anything about them. Everybody has their own opinion, so please be respectful to us if we're gonna be respectful to you.
Okay. So his question was, okay, what's up with teen girls having babies and not taking care of them and making them parents do it while they go party and be hoes? No offense, but if they have kids, they should focus on them more. Wouldn't y'all agree? I like this question because she watches Teen Mom too, and her
Unfortunately.
mom. Well, yeah, okay, I like this question. I can't stand those stupid shows. With this, it's true. You know, I'm not saying that children are mistakes or babies are mistakes. No, they're not. They're truly blessings. But the thing is, the parents the parents are the ones that made the mistake of course, having sex and getting pregnant and not being safe. That is their fault. That is their mistake. But the baby is not a mistake. But if you're deciding to keep this child and have this baby, I mean, there's so many other options. Instead of, if you feel you're not stable enough to keep the baby, you know, there are other options like adoption, okay? That might be sad to say, but some people cannot financially afford it. Physically, emotionally, they just cannot deal because themselves are still kids. But when you make that decision, have sex and, get pregnant, obviously, or even if you don't make that decision and you're still pregnant, that's a new responsibility. Your focus is now your child. You are no longer, okay, you're still a kid, you're still a teenager, but like, there's no point where you should be thinking about you now. It's you and your baby, you and your child. Okay, you can't go out to parties. Sure, okay, go out every once in a while. You know,
every parent needs a break.
Yeah,
I mean, every
they
parent
all need a break. Okay, but the thing is, you can no longer try to.
You can no longer just pick up your phone and be like, "Hey, Allie, like, let's go out, this and that," because she's gonna say, "I can't. I have to watch my son." You can't just. It's not like, "Oh, I'm gonna Facebook my party event and like send it to everybody," because
with your baby sleeping in the other room the night of the party. Like, that's no. Believe me, been there, seen that. No, that's not how it works. Okay, you know what? That's okay. Next topic. Next question. Okay. Okay. From Alex LaRue, my friend. If y'all don't know who Alex is, he's in a band called Up for Anything, and they perform at the White Rabbit and some other places. Y'all should really check them out. Amazing. Okay. So his question was, what do you do if your girlfriend still talks to her exes and says they're just friends, but she's also texting them and calling them and doesn't bother to tell you when they hang out, and when you ask her about it, she lies and changes the subject? Whew. Carly, you want to answer this one? I think she should answer this one.
I have learned from multiple past relationships, no matter what, anytime it's just a friend, like the song, "Oh,
does he say I'm just a friend?"
Yeah, it's really not just a friend, because I'm pretty sure just a friend doesn't call you late at night. I'm pretty sure your just friend doesn't always text you, and I'm pretty sure your just friend doesn't, like, you don't always pick up their phone call when you're not around somebody. So pretty much it's somebody else, and she just doesn't want to tell you yet, either because she doesn't want to hurt you, or she's being the whore way and she's just like copping you out. So blankly, I'm sorry if it's brash, but that's true. It is never just a friend.
Next question is from my girl Ashley. She's one of my boppers. Okay, that sounds really bad, but she's one of my boppers from work, my bay of play. Okay, and hers is, I can answer this so well. Hers is, what do you do if you like a coworker and he's trying to talk to you, but you find out he's talking to 3, yes, 3 other girls.
Pick number 3, my lord.
Pick number 3. We always do this in our videos. Okay. Ashley, we've been through this, but this is honestly, it hurts because you can't help who you like. You can't help things that the feelings you feel for somebody. They might not feel the same way about you, but then again, we have that rejection that comes, or it's not necessarily rejection because they're not rejecting you, because you just don't know how they feel yet, if you don't know how they feel. But you really should just focus on you. Like, if the guy doesn't, he might show he's interested, but yet you don't know, I would say, honestly, play the field. Like, don't just focus on that one guy, because then you put in all your focus into this one person, and then here he is with 3 other people, and you're sitting here like, but I really like you, like I want you. No, I'm sorry. Like, do you, honey? Like, that is what I've always taught you. Just don't don't just sit back and wait around for somebody. If you like feel that they're going around, or like whatever. You're beautiful, you're funny, you're smart. You have a lot going for you. You're about to graduate. Focus on that. I promise you. Once you're done, you already act like you're out of high school. Believe me. You should, all our conversations, you're fine. But what to do in that situation? I say, get up, move on, do you. Because Carly told me something very good the other day about the 6-packs or working out.
Oh yeah, love is like working out. You do it the first couple of days and it fucking sucks and it hurts, but then like in the end, like you get like the beautiful picture 6-pack abs that you always wanted.
And you're sore. You're sore when you first start out. It's the same way when you tell somebody you like them and then they reject you. You're sore. It hurts.
Yeah.
But you know what? Somebody else is going to come along and they're going to add to that 6-pack, and you're going to have 8-pack.